Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is going to be the case Glamlite. I have been wanting to talk about this now for quite some time, and I've also sort of announced it in my, I think, last new makeup releases video. I'm not 100% sure when this video is going to go up, so it might be the last or the last before that. Anyway, so yeah, I want to talk about Glamlite today because you know that Glamlite has been a bit of a source of grief for me personally because of all those food related palettes. And I only started to follow their releases, of course, when I in January 2019 started to do my new makeup releases videos, and then it just sort of came and came and came, and the whole year 2019 had been filled with palettes like this, you know. So I know that there are also other palettes on their website, and I've also spoken about that in brands I want to try in 2020, because Glamlite is definitely one of the brands that I want to try in this year. So anyway, so this is not a drama video, and this is not me bashing Glamlite. This is just me sharing something, and it is sort of in the line of, you know, Conquest of kindness that I have here on my channel, because I have had a change of heart a little bit when it comes to Glamlite, because you will see, I will tell you. Okay, so you know that for me as a person, as Leorah, who is coming from a background of eating disorders and being super fat, and I'm going to try to include pictures or something maybe here, or I hope that I still find them or I can make myself look at them, because so I have been extremely obese. I have been extremely thin. I know both sides of the spectrum. Now I'm sort of in the middle. I'm still not okay. I know that, for myself, I still don't know if I'm ever going to be okay when it comes to my weight. So food for me is a very big issue. It always has been. It has always been a way for me to, I don't know why I'm still here. Maybe I still have a picture here, so I don't know. It always for me has been a way to compensate something, to feel something, to be something, you know. For me, food has always been more than just food, more than just nourishment, more than just what it was supposed to be, to build your body, to give you energy, to keep you healthy, you know, to nourish. For me, it has always been either a punishment, if I wanted to punish myself, or it was a treat, you know, give yourself a treat, you deserve this, or, you know, ice cream, whatever, you know, or, you know, you understand what I'm saying, okay? I don't want to go into this whole thing because that is not what the video is about. I just want to sort of build a backdrop for people who are maybe new, because we have quite a few new people around here, so you know where my thoughts and where my soul is coming from. So now, makeup, when I discovered makeup 2-3 years ago as my passion that I want to follow and that I want to study and that I want to start to be good at, and I want to do this as a profession, that was my safe space. That is what saved me from actually being in a very dangerous situation when it came to food. At that point I was already super thin, but it was already getting dangerous in that direction, you know. So I found makeup for me as a therapy, and for me as a safe place, a safe haven where I can live and be and feel without being in danger. And then come the food palettes, which meant that was, it felt in that moment like it was life-threatening, is maybe said too much, but it sort of felt for me like it was life-threatening, you know, because I was very vulnerable in that moment, and I felt like this is taking away my only safe space that I have. Now I know that Glamlite, they don't mean any harm. It was just for me because I have this history, you know. So I'm not blaming Glamlite for this. I actually think that it was a good creative idea of them to explore this whole food market, you know. It was just, for me, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible, and I suffered every single time they brought out a new palette and I saw that everybody loved it. I felt like What's wrong with me, you know? So I just wanted to like build that backdrop, okay? So now when I was researching Glamlite a little bit, when I was making my decisions of the brands that I wanted to try in 2020, and Glamlite was not the first thing that came into my mind, but it was there suddenly, and then I thought, okay, so let's just go on the website and see what they say there about themselves, whatever, you know, about their brand, about their ideas behind their releases, because I always find that really, really helpful when brands do that. So what I found there absolutely changed my mind. I'm going to read this to you, okay? So this is on the Glamlite website under the thing about us or something, okay? So our story, okay? So let me just read this for you. So Glamlite Cosmetics was founded by a Latin American immigrant named Giselle Hernandez. At the age of 3, she migrated to Brooklyn, New York, a city known for having some of the best pizza in the world. Through her college years, she would eat pizza up to 3 times a week due to its convenience and affordability. Her passion for pizza led her to visit major cities throughout America in the quest to find the best pizzerias in the nation. 1 year ago, after relocating to Los Angeles, California, she thought of the idea of combining her 2 greatest passions in life, which is pizza and makeup. And the idea of the pizza palette was born. Now, what's coming now is the point that I want to make and what really, really hit me in my soul, okay? Giselle had struggled with her weight and been bullied her entire life because of it, but was now finally able to create the most amazing and creative makeup products to let people know that it's okay to be yourself and embrace the things you love. And that is what did it for me. And then I finally thought, I'm getting it. I get it. I get what you're doing. This is your therapy. This is how you're healing, you know? And then I thought, who am I to judge her place of healing? Because I need my place of healing too, yes. And it is not food related items. It is definitely not that, because I need to sort of step away from that and try to heal on a different level, you know? But she deserves to have her place of healing. I know how she feels because I was there. I was bullied for being overweight for years and years of my life. You know, when I was born, I was a bit too small and I was very thin, and I was a crybaby, and everybody just stuffed bottles down my throat, and I gained weight really, really fast, and everybody was just happy to put a bottle in my mouth so I would be quiet, and they were happy that I was eating, you know? So I gained weight, and I was overweight already when I was at age 3. And I was overweight till age, I don't know, 35, 36, you know. I went through dieting and I was like going down and up and down. And sometimes it was like 30 kilos up, 30 kilos down, 50. It was horrible. My whole life has been horrible because of that, in that regard. Of course, I had beautiful things in my life too, but in that this particular part of my life, I have been suffering so much, and I've been feeling like second grade, or how do you say that? Second grade or third grade, or like the back of the shelf all the time. And I know how it feels. And that's why I know that she needs this place of healing. And if she wants to sort of attack it head on and say, I know that makeup and pizza is my place, then that is what she needs to heal, and that is what she needs to do, you know? For me, my place of healing is somewhere else, and but now I know that I can understand her, and I can just extend kindness to her and say, I understand you, and I can see it in a different light, because till now, even though I love the color schemes of the palette, I love the overall idea, and I would have been able to handle it if it would have been just a normal palette with like food names or something. That would have still been okay, but like the whole thing that it was a burger and a palette, a burger and a pizza and a taco and all of this, it was a lot for me to take, because it's also all the foods that I despise personally. Okay, I'm trying to eat a lot of raw vegetables. I'm trying to, you know, keep my body healthy as much as I possibly can, and also by doing that, of course, stay young as much as I can, you know, by natural means. So it's a challenge, and I'm not saying that it's getting easier like by a miracle or by magic, but now that I could make my decision to be kind, because that is what she needs in her place of healing. Giselle, I'm talking about Giselle Giselle now. And I don't know if she even cares. Maybe she is so self-confident now that, and I hope she is and she deserves it, that she doesn't even need my kindness. But for me, now for me as Leorah, I need this place because it's also part of my healing, you know, part of my recovering from my eating disorders, from my obsession about food, from my obsession about this whole area in my life, that I can grow above myself or out of myself and decide to have a different view. You know, that I can make the decision, because up until now, everything concerning that has been sort of forced from me, from inside, from somewhere that I couldn't control. I could not control how I was feeling and how I was, I don't know. But now I feel like, Leorah, you're strong enough. You have healed now for like 1.5, almost 2 years. And you are strong enough now to make the next step in your recovery and just be independent in this and extend kindness and let people have their place of healing if that is what they need. You know, so that is what I wanted to say about Glamlite, that I actually changed my mind a little bit. It was a decision. It's not easy. If I would have a burger palette or a pizza palette or something like this in front of me right now, I would probably have to swallow hard, and it would be a trigger. I know it would be, but I know that I could handle it. I don't know if I would ever enjoy this kind of a layout and things like this, but I know that I could handle it. And that for me is already a huge step forward, because I know that a couple months ago at a certain release, I don't know which one that was, I said I wouldn't want a palette like this if someone would give it to me as a gift, or if someone would offer that in PR, I wouldn't take it. You know, that is what I said. And I know that back then I absolutely meant it, because for me it was extremely hurtful, for me, as in my soul, you know. But we are all growing and we are all developing and we are all healing in wherever we need that, you know. And I think it is very, very important that we then, when we are healing, that we don't stand in the place where we used to be and don't step out of it and don't move on, because we need to. We need to be, you know, like toddlers who, like, even if it's shaky steps, but they are taking steps in going forward, you know. And I think that is extremely important, and that is what I'm doing. I'm taking my first baby step forward out of my fear and out of that zone where I'm very, very limited and I cannot take anything else, and where I feel threatened by things that are not in my comfort zone. So I'm taking my first steps out of this, and by that I'm extending kindness to Giselle. And I just want to tell you, if you ever see this, or I don't know what, Giselle, that I feel you, and I'm sorry that I just couldn't see it earlier. But I also needed my place of healing. So, but we are all we're all sort of in the same boat here, and I'm definitely going to try your brand. Definitely. And I know from so many of you, from my subscribers, who told me that Glamlite formula is so, so good. And I cannot wait to try it. Also here on my channel, is it going to be necessarily a burger palette or something like this? Maybe not yet. Maybe not just yet, because there are also other palettes, more traditional palettes, that I would probably first of all try. Maybe I'll need a couple more months of healing in you know. But I also spoke in my new makeup releases videos a couple of weeks ago when Glamlite came out with, I think it was like lip glosses, some kind of lip products that had either the smell or the taste of like fudge brownies and s'mores and I don't know what. So that, I'm not yet there. I knew that I liked the release because the colors and everything was speaking to me, but taste and smell is still something a little bit closer and like hitting closer to home than just seeing it. You know what I mean? So I'm not quite there yet, but I'm taking steps, and that is my new decision for my channel and for myself here, that I want to do this, you know, so that is that. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you have experience with Glamlite, with the formula, with the palettes? What is your favorite palette? And you know, anyway, what do you think about what I just said? What is your opinion about that? I would really like to hear that. And besides that, if you like the video, then of course give it a like, and if you are new here, then please subscribe to my channel. Know that there is no drama on my channel. If I make a video like this, it is to extend kindness. It will, God willing, never be to spread hate or to spread discontent or anything like that, because I personally don't want that in my life. I had that enough, and I don't want anyone to feel bad that, like, because it's caused by me, you know. I can't. I don't want that anymore. And I have been a very haughty person in the past, like years ago, and while I was growing up and in my puberty. And I think we all know that we've all been stupid when we were in puberty. But anyway, I just feel like in so many ways we just have to grow, you know, and this is what I'm trying to do here. So I'm not yet there. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to get there, you know. So yeah, I hope that helped. Maybe someone who has similar problems or a similar background or something like this, maybe that could help you. And besides that, I just hope that the beauty community is just going to grow and be a better place, and be a place of kindness and sharing and love, and not of this you know, being mean to each other and putting each other down. And I don't know, you know, I really truly believe that here is a place for all of us, and that we can all let each other be, and let each other heal, and let each other grow, and do whatever we need to do in order to move our own souls to a better place, you know. So yeah, so that is that for today. I hope you did enjoy the video, and I'll see you here next time for my next video, which is gonna be super soon. And up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.